Okay, welcome to Purse Code channel. You see the content related to my personal kind of style of learning, and this is the second video of this channel. If you want to know how and why I created this new channel in English language, then you can watch the previous video in which I explained what is the purpose of this channel and how and why it will be helpful for you. Okay, so in this video I will be showing you some my VS Code extension and explaining them how they are useful and why should you use it in your workflow. It will make your work and workflow easy, and it will help you in one and another way. Okay, and I think if you are a developer, mid to senior leveler, then most of the extension, if you follow the same stack like myself, like Laravel, React and this kind of technologies, then you might have already installed this kind of extension in your VS Code. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, the first extension is this auto rename tag. Sometimes you open a tag and you closes the tag, and then you want to change the tag name, then you have to find out the closing tag and then you have to change it again. Okay, so this problem it's solved by this auto rename tag. Suppose we have a file like somewhere here, so this is a tag of button. Okay, so it is a closing and it is an opening tag. So if you change the first tag, the opening tag, then it will also change the closing tag without changing it. So it is selected. Okay. Before the extension, I used to select the opening and closing tag and then I have to change, but sometimes the other tags get also selected, so that create the problem for me. So this extension is very helpful in the scenarios. Okay, the second is color highlight. Color highlight is simply what it says, that if you have used anywhere colors in hashtag format, like somewhere there, like if I use this, so it will see, you can see it was already converted the color into the color hex code, equivalent to hex code. So whatever you write the QR or hex code of the color, it will convert in and made the background color same as well. And it is also changed for the text color also. Like if I make this FFF, then the text color is black and the background is white. Okay, so any color you see, it will change it. So it is really helpful. Sometimes what color is used there. Okay, the third one is debugger for Java. I think most of you don't really use, if you use Java. Okay, so if you use Java, then you can install this extension. It will help you with the Java file. Like suppose in the Java file you have you will got the button with the icon of a run, so you can run the code from the code itself. Okay, you don't have to write the command for every run. Okay, and this is the basic use I used for it. It simply helps you with the Java code. Okay, that doesn't really make a difference, because it kind of replacing you to work on IDE. Like it will help the VS Code to work like a Java IDE, but it can replace the Java IDE like Eclipse and NetBeans. Like they are far more featureful than VS Code. Okay, the fourth one is you have already, I guess, installed it. Like if you are a React developer, that's ES7 React Redux React Native snippets. It has all the component snippet you need in React or Redux or ES7, like every tiny helper function or every component created, so everything. And it is really helpful. You can install it and then you can use it. Nothing very to learn to use it. Just write and it will show up what is the use of that, or it will work on the only JSX, TSX or JS extension files. Okay, so it will automatically recognize that what kind of file it is, so it will show up you the suggestion accordingly that. Okay, and yeah, I guess on the JS file it will show all the suggestions, because some of the people use the React extension .js only. Okay? But most of the people or some of the people use the .jsx or tsx if they are using TypeScript. Okay, the fifth is extension pack of Java. Like I don't know when I installed it, but it will helpful. Okay, we can skip that one. You can skip that one. The fifth one, or I guess sixth one, is very important, like Git lens. It is very helpful in the case of the Git. If you're managing your project in Git or GitHub, it will open up many tools. Like right now my repository is not of the Git using, but it will show you the differences between the branches, or you can you can see you can compare the commits, you can compare with the remote branch, you can compare every commit, and you can see what changes have done, and this kind of this side by side you can change, and you can revert the changes with the click, and it is very helpful to UI. Okay, and this is the very good extension, HTML CSS support. Okay, and this will what it does is like if you have any class, suppose you have made any class of like font semibold, and if you hover it, it will show the exact code of that. And this is the feature also comes with the Tailwind, but the next feature is that if you made any class, it will give the suggestion also. Like I'm using the Tailwind, it is obviously giving me the suggestions of Tailwind, but if you made any custom class also, then it will give you suggestion of that also. Yeah, that I found very helpful, because in the Bootstrap initial days in the Bootstrap you don't get the suggestions of the classes. You have to go to the documentation, you have to copy the classes, you have to copy the component, you have to paste it. But with this extension, the CSS IntelliSense, it will give you a suggestion with the Bootstrap, because it read the CSS file and it create some kind of suggestion in background, and it will show you. The import cost is a very simple. You can see in the example that it will show the what size a module takes. Like if you import a certain module in Node or React, it will show that how much kilobyte it takes, and you can replace it with another package, or so you can change the extension with so you can change the package with another package, or you can import like some part of it, so reduce the reduce the import size, and it will optimize your code. Like okay, then IntelliCode you can escape it, because I don't really use it once I installed the Laravel blade formatter and the Laravel snippet, and yeah, these three extensions, the Laravel extra IntelliSense, it will help you to it will obviously give you the snippets. It will format your code in Blade, because sometimes people having trouble to format the code in the Blade, because it is a mixture of PHP and HTML, and normal formatter is confused like what to format and where to format it. So it will help. And the Laravel extra IntelliSense, what it does, like it will auto complete, it will show suggestions of the route and the controllers and auto import kind of things, and it is really helpful. I highly recommend this extension. Snippet is also there, like it will give you snippets of routes and everything. Live serverless, I am 99% sure that I hope you have already installed this, because if you are working with the static pages, you have to you have to use it every day in every project, because it will solve the problem of refreshing the page again and again. Okay, so you just start the server, like this is the go live button, and it will run like a charm. Good. This is a theme, like a material icon theme. You can see I got icons, in very beautiful icons, so it will, because of this extension. Okay, and this is I guess this is, you can also this PHP IntelliSense is also like Laravel IntelliSense. It will show up you suggestions where you have written the function, and many other kind of suggestions. These are the things. Extensions are very good for IntelliSense, and you need it, because if you are not using some high-end IDE like WebStorm or PHP Storm, this kind of high-end code editor, or I can say IDE, then you have to use this kind of extension to make your VS Code very very featureful, and that make it very featureful. I guess PHP formatter is another. Okay, this I don't know. This is the Tailwind, generic Tailwind CSS IntelliSense. You got it from when you install the Tailwind in any other project, then you have to install it. It will give you suggestions and code. The code, see the CSS code right away. So it will give you this feature. Okay. To do highlight is another, like I use most of them. Like it will highlight the comment as you need, like to do and fix me, that it will remind you. It will with the bright colors, you will, if you visit the code again, you will know, yeah, to do is there, and you have to write the code. So it is for future, like if it highlight the code of to do and fix me, and then you can in future, if you get time, you can do these things. So it is very good. Yeah. VS Code Faker is another, like I haven't used it, but it is also used for like this kind of things. You can fake. Okay, yeah, good. It will, you can if you need any fake data, then you can use it from here. You don't have to write John Doe every time, or any fake name every time. Okay, VS Code style component is under, like, I guess, yeah, this suggestion, you, if you want suggestion on style component, if you're using style component, then you obviously want suggestions, then it will help you. Okay, these are the themes I used, and after that all the extension are disabled because I don't find them very useful, so I disable them. Yeah, or at least I don't find them useful for at that time, for right now, because in future if they are helpful for me, then I will enable it, and I will make another video with those extension also. Okay, so that's all for this video. If you find this video helpful, and I get it is good for me or for you. Okay, so thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. And you can write down in the comment like what kind of video if you want, like, I have a list of a video I will make, but you can also suggest. But it will solve not the beginner problems. For the beginner problems, there are many channels out there in English and in any way, I guess, in many primary language, many main languages. But for this mid to senior level kind of kind of genre or kind of range, this kind of people, what problem you face, it will be small, it can be small, it can be large, it doesn't matter, but you can comment it, and I will try to solve it and make a video on it if possible. So yeah, okay, so thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.